I'm so hungry today.
Aby potička.
Excuse me?
Aby potička.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Do you want a POTIZZA?
Oh, yeah. One slice, please. POTIZZA. Oh, hi, everyone. So today I'm going to show a very interesting game between Carlsen and Vincent Keimer. So let's quickly jump into the game. Carlsen was white. He started with e4, c5, the Sicilian, very brave move by Prodigy. Keimer, knight f3, d6, d4 takes, knight takes, knight f6, knight c3, and a6. This is famous neither variation. The idea of a6 is that bishop cannot go here. Also, both knights cannot go to b5. And here, in neither variation, we have a couple of main moves. Bishop to e3 is in English attack. Bishop g5 is possible. Bishop to e2, this was Karpov's favorite move. h3 is Adam's attack. And this bishop to c4 is like Fischer-Sozin attack. This was played by Bobby Fischer and also by Carlsen in this game. So now e6 is the main move to prevent and to guard this diagonal, to block this diagonal. And here Carlsen chooses very interesting move a4, quite uncommon. In this position, bishop to b3 is the main move. Then let's say knight b to d7, f4, we advance the pawns, and here knight c5, queen to f3, and b5 can be played in this position. Quite interesting line. But Carlsen surprises Vincent with a4, and as you can see here, already 6 minutes was spent on this bishop to e7. Now Carlsen castles, Vincent castled, and bishop to e3 was played. Queen to c7, normal move, trying to bring rook here. Also queen is good on this diagonal, attacking a bishop. And in this position, Carlsen played queen to e2, very good move. Actually, bishop to a2, knight c6 was played in game of my ex-grandmaster coach, Vok Yuri from Ukraine, against Khambar Tsumyan. Yeah, sorry for my pronunciation. And that game was played in 2007. So, but in this game, queen to e2 was played, bishop to d7, normal move, a5, very good move, creating some outpost here on b6. And in this position, knight c6 is normal move, maybe rook to e8, bishop to d8, just some maneuvering waiting moves. But actually already here on move 11, Vincent Keimer blunder with knight to g4. So why is this a mistake? You can pause the video and try to find the best move here in this position. Yeah, the best move in this position is amazing, knight to f5. Carlsen, it took only 5 minutes to find this move, and this is actually very crushing. So, but what's the point of knight to f5? It's not that easy to understand. Let's first try to understand if black takes here. Now, only one moves a win here, but it's a very good one. Knight to d5. So attacking a queen and a bishop. If queen goes here, of course, we just take a bishop and then the queen. So queen has to guard the bishop and queen to d8 has to be played. But now very good move, bishop to b6. That's why a5 was good. But yeah, okay, also nice knight is supporting bishop, so that isn't necessary. Now where to go? Queen cannot go here. So again, queen to a8. But now there are two main moves here in this position. Let's check first not the best one. Here if we take on f5, knight e5, knight c7, attacking queen and the rook. But now queen to c8, bishop to a2, bishop b5, attacking here securing queen and the rook. So c4, knight takes, bishop takes, bishop takes, queen takes. But now bishop d8 is unpleasant, rook f to d1, bishop takes, queen takes, queen takes, bishop takes, knight c6, and finally rook to d6 can be played. And yes, white is a pawn up, but it's still not decisive who's winning. So let's go back to this position. Instead of taking here, the best move of course is knight to c7, and after queen to c8 we just simply take a rook. So as you can see, we cannot take here, it will be a bad move. So Vincent played the best move with bishop to f6. Now what to do in this position? Of course bishop to b6, attacking a queen, and queen to c6 has to be played. Of course, here we cannot take the knight because then just queen c4 and bishop is lost. So let's go back. Bishop b6 was played, queen to c6. Now knight d4, very good move. Actually, there was better move. Instead, this knight to d4, which is the second best. Amazing bishop to d5, attacking a queen. But again, wait a minute, cannot we take? Let's see, takes, e d5. And as you can see, queen is under attack and knight is under attack. Queen only has one square on the c8. Yeah, of course, if we take a knight, then just bishop takes f5. But actually in this position, there's excellent move, knight takes d6. And this queen hasn't got any squares. We cannot go here, we cannot go here, and yeah, queen is lost, and the position also. So that would be amazing move, bishop to d5. But Carlsen played the more normal move, knight to d4, queen c8. Now bishop goes back to b3, knight e5, rook a to d1, bishop d8, and now very good move again by Carlsen, f4, expanding and attacking. So knight e to c6, and in this position f5 was played. Also possible was just this simple knight takes c6, knight takes c6, and just simple rook to d6, and we win a pawn. But after f5, which was also a good move, bishop takes on b6, a b6, knight takes c4, rook takes, and here queen to c5 was played, pinning the rook. Okay, what to do? Very simple, just queen to f2, protecting a rook and releasing the nasty pin here on the king. And in this position, the best move is this knight to c6. And after rook d3, queen takes, rook takes. It's still not holdable, but it's still more stubborn for black, and white will have to put some effort into winning. But yeah, this position is still winning. But instead of knight to c6, Keimer played worse move, ef5. Now Carlsen took the pawn, bishop c6, and now very good move, f6. So what to do here? Knight to d7 was played. If we go g6, then just simple queen to d2, and black will be soon checkmated. So knight d7 was played. Now we take a pawn, and king takes g7. Also in this position, instead of taking, was possible this knight to d5, and after bishop takes, yeah, of course, if we take here, then this is not that good because knight f6. But of course, we first take the pawn on g7, and after king takes, now we take, and there's no knight f6, and this position is totally winning. Look at the black's king, it's horrible. So, but yeah, fg7 was played. Now king takes, bishop to d5, and in this position f5 was played. A mistake, better would be just to take on b6, bishop c6, bc6, and knight to e4. But yeah, white is still winning, so what to do? Even that wouldn't help. Queen to b6, f5. Now we take a bishop, queen takes, and here amazing sorry, not amazing rook, but amazing move by Carlsen, rook f to d1. Yeah, doubling the rooks and create a pressure here on d6. So queen takes pawn, knight d5, and in this position the best would be just to take here on b2. Knight c, yeah, let's see this line, queen b2, knight c7. This is also very interesting. Rook is under attack, but after rook a to c8, we just give this check on e6, and rook is lost. But in this position, Keimer played queen to d8, and after knight to f4, actually Vincent resigned. Yeah, why he resigned? Let's see some lines. This is coming, right? forking the king and the queen. So if black wants to prevent that with rook to e8, then just we take this pawn. Again, this is a threat. So if rook to e7, we just go with a check, rook takes d7, queen takes, rook takes, and as you can see, white has a queen for a rook, and it's totally winning. So amazing game by Carlsen, but also quite lucky already on move 11. It was game over, huge blunder by Keimer, and yeah, it happens. So congrats to Carlsen, and best of luck next time for Keimer. So guys, thank you for watching this video as always, and please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye. All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo Goo.